no's to every yes, and it's absolutely true.
That woman talking about just how difficult it is to make it in the theater world. Central Pennsylvania is home to dozens of local theater companies that play host to actors from all across the country. But how did they get here?
Fox 43's Bradon Long traveled with Rowan Joseph of Franklin County's Totem Pole Playhouse to show us just how thousands of actors nationwide get narrowed down in some cases to just a few dozen.
For over a year, we've taken you center stage to theaters in your area, showing you some of the best of Central PA. But the majority of actors you see on stage aren't from our area at all. They come from all over the country, and there is a painstaking audition process to make all of the magic happen. To see just how it all comes together, we had to pack our bags and head to the center of all things musical theater, New York City. And the day, it starts early.
We've been here this morning since 6:30 to set up. We do breakfast for the auditionees and for everyone who is coming from the theatres.
Hundreds of representatives from theater companies all across the country visit to watch the abundance of talent auditioning for their spot on the stage. Talent like Elizabeth from Lexington, Kentucky.
So when we can all come to the city and have everybody be in one spot, it's really efficient for us, and it makes things so much easier.
Preston Grover from Charlotte, North Carolina.
That they're looking for you to come in and solve all of their problems. And so you just have to say that I can be that person. I can do that for them.
Or Ashley Woodson from OCALA, Florida.
They're not looking for you to do bad. They want you to do good, so just have fun and perform and do what you love doing.
And while the actors are certainly in large supply, the number of roles quite the opposite.
By the end of the process, we will have seen well over 2,000 actors to cast those few 27 roles.
And those few, they're asked to do more than ever before.
Back in the 60s with Broadway, you had 3 different corps or groups of actors. You had singers, you had dancers, and then you had actors. Now you not only have to come out a triple threat, you have to know at least one instrument.
A process that certainly takes its toll, both mentally and physically.
Learning to kind of deal with rejection every day. Everybody always says you get 100 no's to every yes, and it's absolutely true.
It's their one audition, their one chance.
Yeah, it's just a lot of practice, a lot of figuring out what are the right songs for you, what best fits you, what makes you the most marketable to all of these theaters that are here.
But when all is said and done, whether you get called back or you walk out the door, the process will start all over again.
We do it because we love it, and if we can remember that, then that makes it all worth it.
And through it all, the top brass at Totem Pole Playhouse wants you to remember one thing about the performances that they bring to Franklin County.
There's so many things people don't think about, the sacrifice that performers give up of their own personal selves and lives in order to be able to entertain people, and I think that's really quite wonderful.
Bradon Long, Fox 43 News.
And the A1 audition process Bradon witnessed was just one of many gatherings throughout the year. Theaters in central Pennsylvania traveled to more across the Mid-Atlantic and host their own for local actors as well.